Today's video is brought to you by Card Kingdom. Thraben Inspector, make 4 clues. Charming Prince, Scry, Life, Blink. Up to 33, bottom, top. We have enough clues that we can win in one turn. We'll see. We'll see what our opponent has. Untap. We gotta go for it. Mech Pro, a clue. Charming Prince. Exile. Gain 3. Scry. Gates of Life. Blake. Pass the turn. So Thraben Inspector comes back. Blew it up. Well, we only have 3 Panharmonicons, but we have an insane amount of clues. Exile Thraben Inspector. Exile Charming Prince. Gain life. All right. Well, what can you do about it? Do you have a way to kill our clue or our Mech Pro? What can you do, Thassa? What can you do? Hello, everyone. It's Seth, probably better known as Saffron Olive, and it's time for another edition of Against the Odds. Last week, we had an Enchantment and Pioneer Against Odds poll, and in the end, it was Mechanized Production coming out on top. So today, we are heading to Pioneer to play a deck I'm calling Mechanized Panharmonicon, and I'm really excited for this. As you know, Panharmonicon is my favorite card in all of Magic, and this deck is literally trying to win with Panharmonicon. Normally, when you Panharmonicon, you play a bunch of other stuff, you end up winning with your creatures, but this deck, our primary goal, what we are trying to do is get a Mechanized Production, this 4-mana enchantment that enchants an artifact, copies it on our upkeep, and then if we have 8 or more artifacts with the same name, we win the game on a Panharmonicon, which just doubles up our enter the battlefield triggers, and keep copying Panharmonicon, and eventually get 8 Panharmonicons on the battlefield and win the game with Mechanized Production's upkeep triggers. So that is our goal. Of course, we have some Panharmonicon shenanigans too, but we also have additional ways of copying our key combo pieces. Our best one is Mirror Maid. Mirror Maid is especially good in our deck because it can copy Panharmonicon, so it's just +1 Panharmonicon if we need it. It can also copy Mechanized Production, which is even better than copying Panharmonicon. If we copy a Mechanized Production on a Panharmonicon, then we're getting 2 Panharmonicons every single turn. We'll get up to 8 really quickly and hopefully win the game with Mechanized Production and Panharmonicon. Otherwise, we get a couple of backup copiers. Clever Impersonator is nice because it can copy Mech Pro or Panharmonicon, can also copy one of our creatures, enter the battlefield things with Panharmonicon. Stolen Identity can potentially copy things multiple times. We get 1 copy right away for 6 mana, but then it exiles itself onto a creature, and when that creature deals combat damage to a player, we get another copy of the spell. So if we can put this on like a Cloud Blazer or something and keep attacking, it can be a copy of Panharmonicon every single turn, or a Cloud Blazer or whatever. So that is the main goal of our deck. We also have some Panharmonicon targets. So the goal of our Panharmonicon creatures is not so much to win the game. Our winning the game plan is Mechanized Production Panharmonicon. That's our goal. It's not to play a bunch of creatures and win that way. So our creatures are designed to draw us cards to find Mechanized Production, more Panharmonicons. They're designed to keep us alive by gaining life or slowing down our opponent. So Cloud Blazer, Thraben Inspector just draws cards, draws even more cards if we have Panharmonicon. Thraben Inspector also sweet because it makes artifact tokens. So in theory, we can just get a bunch of Panharmonicons, maybe play like 2 Thraben Inspectors, make 8 clues, and then win by having 8 clues as artifacts with the same name on the battlefield with Mechanized Production on our next upkeep. Reflector Mage and Cavalier of Dawn are our removal spells. Reflector Mage, if we get a bunch of Panharmonicons thanks to Mech Pro, can just bounce our opponent's entire board and keep our opponent from replaying it. Cavalier of Dawn blows up anything and can get back an artifact or enchantment when it dies, which means if our opponent can deal with Panharmonicon or Mechanized Production, we do have a way to recur from the graveyard. Otherwise, Charming Prince just does a little bit of everything. We can gain a bunch of life, we can scry very deeply to find Mechanized Productions, Panharmonicons, or we can blink one of our creatures, which is great with our removal stuff, with our Cloud Blazer, with our Thraben Inspector. Otherwise, Prophetic Prism is our backup artifact, essentially. It's risky to just have Panharmonicon in a Mechanized Production deck because we don't want to have a situation where we just have nothing to enchant with our namesake card. So we have Prophetic Prism. Being able to stick it on a Prophetic Prism, draw a bunch of cards, that's still a fine outcome, drawing us an extra card every turn, and eventually maybe getting up to 8 to win the game. Otherwise, mana base, pretty simple. Bunch of dual lands, some castles, some fabled passages, some basic lands. In the sideboard, we get a bunch more Panharmonicon creatures. Night of Autumn comes down off our Prophetic Prism mana to blow up things, gain us life, a little bit of everything. Deputy Detention, more removal. Lavinia, good against aggro decks, basically just fogs our opponent for a turn and makes it so our opponent can't block. Meteor Golem to blow stuff up. And then some hate cards. Recipes for Graveyard, Stamping Sphere for combo, Supreme Verdict for aggro. And that is Mechanized Panharmonicon. Literally trying to win with Panharmonicon. Not the, we play Panharmonicon, we win with creatures. We're literally trying to win by getting 8 Panharmonicons on the battlefield with Mech Pro. And that's our Against the Odds deck for today. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I will talk to you soon. If you enjoyed today's deck, make sure to purchase it from our sponsor, Card Kingdom. For a limited time, you can get a Scoop Soldier sticker for free if you mention Scoop Soldier in your order notes during checkout. Alright, Against the Odds time, we are playing all the Panharmonicons possible. We are Mechanized Panharmonicon, all the Panharmonicons, trying to literally win with Panharmonicon. Usually, when we say win with Panharmonicon, we mean play Panharmonicon and then play a bunch of other creatures and win with other creatures. This deck is actually trying to win with Panharmonicon, with the help of Mechanized Production. All we need is 8 Panharmonicons. Should be easy. See what our opponent's up to. This hand's not bad, especially against a creature deck. We can Reflector Mage, bounce Reflector Mage. We got the Panharmonicon once we get the mana. The only downside is our mana's a little tepid for the moment. Hallowed Fountain. Well, if this is blue-white control... Spirits, alright. Well, we will see how this goes. Reflector Mage should be decent. Fabled Passage, go. Hopefully we just keep hitting lands. Like Reflector Mage into Clever Impersonator Reflector Mage, or Panharmonicon, then Clever Impersonator Reflector Mage could be decent. Another Mausoleum Wanderer. Grows the Mausoleum Wanderer. Well, crack Fabled Passage. Grab a... let's go Plains. Yeah, beat us down, Spirits, beat us down. Opponent, goods and hits us. Down 18. Cloud Blazer. Well, let's Reflector Mage. Okay, Spectral Sailor. Sure. Well, we might be in danger of just dying to a bunch of 1-drop spirits. That's a lot of 1-drops. Bound some Mausoleum Wanderer. Pass the turn. Yeah, this is frightening. Hopefully we keep drawing lands. Bone it. Adapts. Temple Garden. Yeah, looks like Spell Queller mana. Come on, land. We just need an untap land. Bone it gets it. It's us. Down to 16. I mean, we still are at 16 for the moment, but we really need to be able to play 2/2 drops this turn. Pout it. Passes. Well, go to combat. Get in with Reflector Mage. Another Prophetic Prism isn't ideal. Ugh. Well, Prophetic Prism. See if we can draw those lands. Ugh, they're going to counter it. Yeah, this is really bad. That's why we needed a land. We needed a land there so we could go Prophetic Prism, then Charming Prince, Blink Reflector Mage, bounce Spell Queller, get back Prophetic Prism. But missing that land drop, I think, just means we're super dead. Yeah, that's not optimal. Bone it. Tap land. We know they have a Mausoleum Wanderer, and also a Supreme Phantom, and we will scoop it up. All right. Well, that wasn't ideal. Panharmonicon does require hitting land drops. It's 4 mana just to get it on the battlefield. We'll bring in 2 Deputy of Detentions. We'll bring in all the Supreme Verdicts and Lavinia. Go down Cavalier, go down Stolen Identity, go down Clever Impersonator, and maybe go 1 Cloud Blazer, 1 Mirror Maid, Prophetic Prism. Yeah, just do a little trimming. Let's try it like that. Supreme Verdict is good if we can dodge Spell Queller. And Lavinia does at least stall our opponent out, maybe for multiple turns with Charming Prince, but gonna need to hit more lands than we did that game. Alright. Well, tap lands for days, and double Mechanized Production with no artifacts, but that's okay. Once we find a Panharmonicon, we're gonna get many of them, potentially. And we can scry for more lands, I guess. Bone it. Mulliganing. Alright, Temple, scry. We will keep the Plains. Pass the turn. Plains isn't bad. That means all of our lands come into play untapped. And then I guess we could Mechanized Production our Clue token if we were really desperate. Bone it. Passing. Well, Thraven Inspector. And yeah, we'll just play Castle Ardenvale. No reason to let our opponent know our lands are coming into play untapped. Opponent untaps. I mean, I guess double Mech Pro on a Clue could do some work. 8 clues does win the game. It's not as spicy as 8 Panharmonicons, but bone it. Well, tap land. Scry. We will keep Reflector Mage, go to combat, get in with our Thraben Inspector. So the question's going to be, do we crack this clue, or are we really putting Mech Pro on a clue? We might be putting Mech Pro on a clue. About it. Plains. Passes. Well, island, go to combat, attack. About it, down 18. Yeah, I mean, I think we are actually going to do it. If our opponent wants to Spell Queller this, then good on them. Here it comes. Here comes the clues. Oh, they really are going to Spell Queller it. Or, okay, I mean, that is acceptable. Sure. Sure. I mean, that was going to eat a Disdainful Stroke eventually, I assume. Only thing I don't like here is our opponent, now they have 1,000,000 mana, most likely has Collected Company. I'll play the Plains, Cloud Blaze, draw some cards, gain some life, and make a flyer, which is nice against spirits. Good lord, how many Disdainful Strokes you playing, opponent? Alright, well, get him with Thraben Inspector, hit our opponent. I guess that means they're not Collected Companying this turn. Opponent untaps. Island. And main phase Collected Company? Main phase Collected Company. Empyrean Eagle. Rattle Chains. Alright, opponent's got a clock. And they also countered a lot of our best spells. Yeah. Opponent passes. Hallowed Fountain. Well, 1, 2, 3. I think we have to just Reflector Mage. Wow. Alright. Well, opponent's just got all the counters in the West. Huh. Yeah, alright. I mean, we could have played a land untapped. It's just really hard to expect your opponent to have 3 counters in their 5-card hand. Opponent down to 1 card in hand, but they do have a board. We're going to need to hit Supreme Verdict, and we're going to need to hit it pretty quick. Opponent gets in, hits us for 5, down to 13. Yeah, well, let's see what's on the top of our deck. Opponent plays a tap land. If they have another Collected Company, or counter number 4, I'm going to be very sad. Lavinia and Glacial Fortress. Well, play the land, go to combat, attack. We are going to, again, attempt to Mechanized Production our clue. About it. Come on. Lavinia is not bad. That is a way we can temporarily stay alive while we're looking for more answers, like a Supreme Verdict, which is still what we're going to need, but it does buy us a turn. Opponent gets in, hits us. Down to 8. We get a clue. Go to combat, attack. Hit our opponent. No Panharmonicons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll play the land. Play Lavinia. Detain the spirits. Oh my god, really? Oh. That doesn't actually... Wait. Okay. Opponent runs out their hand while we pay for Mystical Dispute. Opponent is finally empty-handed. However, we gotta hit a Supreme Verdict this next turn, or else we're gonna be dead. Alright, so opponent's detained, but they have lethal on board unless we draw something. Opponent passes. We do have clues we can sack, and a draw for our turn. Draw for our turn's Fabled Passage. We'll play it, crack it, thin the deck. Save us Mechanized Production and clues. Well, sack a clue, draw a card. Okay. Well, yeah, let's Charming Prince. Blink Lavinia. Pass the turn. Detain you. About it. Draws. Still no Panharmonicons. Mausoleum under. Yeah. Well, we gotta keep chaining stuff together. This is where we don't want to draw a Panharmonicon. Temple. Clue. Panharmonicon. Scry. Mirror Maid. Bottom. Oh dear. Timing bad. Clue. Temple. Yeah. Well, we gotta do it. Clue. Alright. Charming Prince. We gave up our card draw, though. Exile Lavinia. We are technically staying alive, but I don't think this can last forever. Eventually, we're going to not draw something, especially now that we lost our Howling Mine in Mech Pro. Opponent. Yeah, Maya Ghost. All right, deck. Be good. Supreme Verdict. You can do it. Cloud Blazer. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that's Temple. Scry. Supreme Verdict. Okay. Cloud Blazer. Draw a couple cards. We found the Supreme Verdict, so boy, we are barely staying alive here. Go to combat, attack. I mean, if they can stop this, we're dead anyway, so tag with everything, try to force through some damage. Opponent blocks. They could have Selfless Spirit. If they can flash in Selfless Spirit, we're super dead. Blocks, 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 blocks. Yep. So opponent takes 4, our stuff dies. We attempt a Supreme Verdict. Please no Selfless Spirit. We be selfish. Please. Spell Queller also gets it. That doesn't matter. All right, we're alive. We're still alive. And now we have a Panharmonicon and at least a Thraben Inspector, so we got something we could do. We got a chance. Wow, that was a lot of turns in a row. We had to top deck. Found it. Hollowed Fountain. Tapped. Passes. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. Panharmonicon. Opponent. Last card. Wow, they topped deck. 1 turn too late for our poor opponent. Well, we have another one. We have Panharmonicons for days. Panharmonicon, Thraben Inspector, double clue. And pass the turn. All right, well, I mean, we're in it. We're not dead. The problem is eventually our opponent's going to draw a Collecting Company, and then we might be dead. Opponent, combat, gets it, hits us. Down to 8. Well, crack a clue, draw a card. Yeah, Reflector Mage is okay. Another Panharmonicon. All right, Panharmonicon. They're all coming out now. And then I actually don't know if we Reflector Mage yet. Let's crack the clue. Fabled Passage. Go to combat. Hit you for 1. Yeah, I think we'd rather wait a turn, and maybe our opponent ends up with more creatures. Cloud Blazer would be pretty nice now. Well, 2 Panharmonicons. Current record. Opponent. Not a great record, though. I think we've done that before in other decks. Opponent. Gets and hits us. Well, crack this, then the deck. Grab a island. Down to 6. Well, make a 1/1. Maybe we can just win the race. Man, 1 Cloud Blazer would be so helpful. Charming Prince isn't bad. Go to combat. Attack. Reflector Mage. Bound Spell Queller many times. Get back our Panharmonicon. Number 3, Charming Prince. All right, exile Thraben Inspector. Gain 3 life. Gain 3 life. Scry 2. And opponent scoops it up. All right, well, apparently 3 Panharmonicons can be enough. Wow, that was so close. We needed to top deck 3 turns in a row, but thankfully we did top deck 3 turns in a row, and we're rewarded with the win over Spirits. Well, at least in that game. All right. Well, I mean, I think that is how we can win. That is the plan. Draw those Supreme Verdicts. A little fortunate our opponent drew that Spell Queller the turn after we Supreme Verdict. If they drew that 1 turn earlier, we would have lost, but... Well, okay. We'll keep this. Gonna need to hit lands, but we have the Supreme Verdict. We actually have a decent amount of removal or interaction. Tap land for our opponent. We know our opponent's playing roughly infinite counters, because we got countered a million times last game. About it. Glacial Fortress. Passes. Yeah, let's just play the Plains. Prophetic Prism. Doesn't seem like the kind of card our opponent's going to care about countering. Runs out of Rattle Chains. Yeah. Alright, we draw land. Opponent being able to flash in their spirits is a bit annoying. Botanical Sanctum. And Supreme Phantom. Opponent, combat, gets it, hits us. Down to 17. Oh, this is mostly going to be about resolving a Wrath, isn't it? So we can Deputy of Detention, but that's not actually great if our main plan is to Wrath. I think what we do is play Temple, Scry. Well, I think we got to keep Panharmonicon. If we keep living, it's going to be good. And then just Charming Prince to gain some life. All right. Back up to 20 temporarily. Opponent untaps. Land. Okay. Well, this is actually wonderful because I think it guarantees this Supreme Verdict's going to resolve. So opponent hits us for a bunch, but they're down to 3 cards. We have a bunch of good stuff left over in hand, and we get to Supreme Verdict. All right, 2 Lords, Rattle Chains, get them out of here, pass the turn. That is what we needed to have happen. Opponent might have Collected Company as a follow-up. That would be their best follow-up. Tap land. Opponent, passing. I'll play the Plains. I think we just Cloud Blazer first, since it doesn't get hit by Spell Queller. About it. Mystical Dispute. Yeah, not paying for that. Pass the turn. And alright, just runs out of Spell Queller. That is acceptable. About it. 2 cards in hand. 1 card in hand. Hollowed Fountain tapped. Combat hits us. Down to 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, let's... They might have 2. Let's play Panharmonicon. I wouldn't be surprised if their last card was either Collected Company or another Spell Queller. Alright, Disdainful Stroke. Well, opponent is out of cards, which is where we want them to be. We will keep another Deputy, pass the turn. Alright, I mean, this means we can get down Mech Pro on Prophetic Prism, hopefully, and start using Deputies to get rid of threats. Opponent, combat. Collected Company is still frightening. Hits us. Down to 10. Opponent passes. Well, shock ourselves. Mech Pro. On the Prism. Deputy of Detention. On the Spell Queller. Pass the turn. No Coco. No Coco. Alright, we dodge the Coco for this turn, and we're going to start drawing extra cards as long as this Prophetic Prism sticks. Breeding Pool tapped. Alright, opponent's not drawing anything. Are we actually going to win this? Mech Pro. Extra card. Prophetic Prism 2. Well, Panharmonicon. Do we attack? Yeah, let's attack. Attack our opponent. I think they just have lands in hand, hopefully. Untaps. Opponent passing. Mech Pro. Make a Prism. Draw 2 cards. Let's Mirror Maid. Prism. Draw 2. Up to 4. Fabled Passage. Crack Fabled Passage. Plains. Prism. Up to 5. And opponent scoops it up! Mech Pro! Well, I mean, we didn't make all the Panharmonicons, but Mech Pro was going off. I think we actually were very honestly going to win the game with Mech Pro. And that doesn't even include... The other thing we could have done, and maybe should have done, is instead of going card draw, we could have just copied the Panharmonicon and then tried to make 8 clues with these Thraben Inspectors in Charming Prince. That might actually been even a better line. But we'll take it. That was pretty impressive. Our opponent had lots of counters. They had pretty good Spirits draws, and we got the job done. Panharmonicons, Mech Pro. Sweet. All right. Against the odds time, we are looking to win by making Panharmonicons. All the Panharmonicons in the world. And we'll keep this. No Panharmonicons, but we can do things in the meantime while we're looking for Mech Pro and Panharmonicon. Hopefully stay alive for a minute. Booted. Botanical Sanctum. Arboreal Grazer. And Overgrown Tomb. Sure. Wow. Someone actually made Arboreal Grazer do a thing. Temple. We're going to keep Mech Pro. It's a little risky because we do need to hit our land drops. But we get a redraw, and we do want it after we get our Panharmonicon down. Woodland Cemetery. And this is Pilgrimage. Well, opponent's rampant. I guess the question's going to be, do they have a finisher? Hopefully not. Play the land. Prophetic Prism. Draw a card. Land, please? No. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, we might get punished for keeping our namesake card on top. Is this Nissa? Is this just the absolute dream? It's the absolute dream. All right. Well, sure. Sure. I mean, Arboreal Grazer has never done that once for me, but it is good at doing it for opponents. I will give it credit for being good at that. Well, we do draw land. Play Glacial Fortress. I mean, we can Reflector Mage the land, but it isn't that helpful, honestly. There are bigger issues at play here, like this Nissa. We can kill it maybe in 2 turns with Cavalier of Dawn, but I don't know if we live 2 turns with Nissa doubling our opponent's mana for free. Growth Spiral for our opponent. Puts a land into play. Untaps the land. Combat. Attacks hits us. Sure. Nissa is a messed up magic card. Well... Land untapped. Panharmonicon, pass the turn. I think we just have to hit, we have to hit a land here, and then Cavalier of Dawn. That is our one maybe sort of kind of chance if our opponent doesn't draw anything huge. Land for our opponent. Mana, infinite. Oh, they drew something huge. All right. All the manas. Ulamog. Well, we got to see the ramp nuts. We will scoop it up. Yeah, this might be a tough matchup, honestly. All right. All right. Yeah, we don't have much that's just straight up good against what our opponent's doing as far as ramping. Rest in Peace, no. Knight of Autumn, no. Deputy of Detention, maybe? This just feels bad in every possible way. We'll go down a Stolen Identity and I guess a Clever Impersonator. Yeah, this is gonna be tough. The Ulamogs are definitely a problem since that's just a really hard clock on the end of the game. All right, we get to play first, and well, all right. I guess we keep this. We got Panharmonicons and ways to copy it. That's a thing. Oh, Fabled Passage, go. Opponent, mulligans, looking for the nut draw. Lumbering Falls. Well, crack Fabled Passage. Grab an island. Untap. Glacial Fortress. And I guess we just... yeah, let's just Charming Prince Scry. Bottom. Pass the turn. Boot it. Breeding Pool. Untapped. And Sylvan Carry added. Alright, well, Prophetic Prism, draw a card. That's not a land. Uh-oh. Oh, we were trying really hard to draw a land, but we are not having any luck with the drawing a land plan. Opponent, Adepts. And Nissa's Pilgrimage. Alright, well, this is bad. So Pilgrimage gets our opponent lands, sets him up to Nissa next turn, into Ulamog the next turn, and not a whole lot we can do about that. Lands, Abriel Grazer. I guess it's good if you got Nissa's Pilgrimage to make sure you have your lands. Well, opponent's got all the mana. We untap. Do we draw land? We do not. Oh, dear God. Prophetic Prism. Draw a card. Plains. And nothing. All right, pass the turn. I'm not sure there's many good matchups for the win with all Panharmonicon plan. 8 Panharmonicons is not easy to get. Good God. And this is Pilgrimage. Opponent keeps ramping. There's going to be hard casting Ulamog here shortly. Yeah, this matchup feels very bad just because of Ulamog. Well, and Nissa. Nissa. Opponent. Over on 2. Tapped. Well, they have a land and 2 unknowns in hand. Opponent passes. Well, we draw a land. We will play a Panharmonicon. Pass the turn. Grow Spiral. Puts a land into play. So I guess our hope is our opponent just doesn't have a finisher. Seems like a long shot, but you never know. Opponent, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So with a land, they can Ulamog if they have it. Ugin. Okay, that's also very bad. Kills our Charming Prince. Yeah, well, they had the finisher. That's what we had to hope for, is our opponent just didn't have a finisher, but they did. Well, play Cloud Blazer. Draw some cards, gain some life. There's all the lands we were looking for. Temple of Enlightenment. Fabled Passage to the bottom. Ugh. Pass the turn. Boot it. Kills our Cloud Blazer. Yeah, and this is Ultimate Ugin, and we can't stop that. Oh, and also Ulamog. We were hoping they didn't have any finishers, and our opponent just had all the finishers. Sure. All right. Against the odds time, we are seeing how many Panharmonicons we can make in Pioneer with Mechanized Production, and I think we're going to keep this. Only 2 lands, but we get to scry with our Charming Princes. Plains is good. Well, Plains and Thraben Inspector. Land might mean we can just curve out until we can play this untapped. Opponent. Bant of some kind. Well, Glacial Fortress. Yeah, let's just Charming Prince. Scry. Mirror Maid bottom. Yeah. Charming Prince gives us something to do next turn. Get in with Thraben Inspector. Glacial Fortress. And Elvish Rejuvenator. Uh-oh. Some sort of ramp deck? Bant ramp? Well, let's Fabled Passage. Crack Fabled Passage. Get a island. Charming Prince. Scry. Well, bottom and top the Panharmonicon. Go to combat. Attack, attack. Opponent down to 16. Is it Nissa? Ooh, Regal Caracal. That's spicy. I guess our opponent could also be Panharmoniconing. Well, we will... Oh, do we have to just Clever Impersonator? We might. Yeah, I think we do. Clever Impersonator on Caracal. Cats all around. Pass the turn. About it. No more Caracals, please. Oh, dear God. Thassa. Okay. That's not good for us. That's not good for us at all. Gonna blink Rejuvenator. Gets a land. Alright, this is bad. This is very bad. We can't really kill that. Opponent passes. Well, Panharmonicon! Pass the turn, but there's a Thassa, so I don't think... Ugh, if they have, like, Agent of Treachery, we're done. Done, double done. Opponent. Thassa. Reflector Mage. Sure. Targets Caracal. Interesting. Oh boy. Quasi-duplicates Caracal. Yeah, this is not good. Opponent gets in with the cats. Yeah, with Thassa out, I'm not sure there's a way we can get out of this. Opponent. I'm gonna blink Reflector Mage. Hits Charming Prince. And missing land drops too. Well, yeah, I think we gotta crack a clue. We gotta hit a land drop or we just can't win. No, okay. Yeah. Well, opponent has lands. We do not. We will scoop it up. And, yeah, we got Thassa. Interesting. Cool to see Thassa blinking things in the format. Not good for us, but, interesting. I guess we gotta bring in the Deputy of Detentions. We'll go down Stolen Identity and... I guess Cloudblazer. Well, actually, let's go down the Cavalier. And maybe we Supreme Verdict, at least a couple copies. Yeah, do a little trimming. Run it like that. Alright. Opponent's deck looks sweet. Thassa's a sweet card in Pioneer that hasn't really seen play yet. We can't really play in our deck because we already have infinite 4-drops. Like, our curve is already clunky. Super clunky. Alright. We get to play first. And I guess we'll keep it. Not the quickest of hands, but we do have a Panharmonicon, and who knows what we can draw into. I would guess our opponent's draw was pretty decent. Ramp into Caracal, into Thassa. That's got to be what they're hoping to do. Tap land for our opponent. Well, crack. Fabled Passage. Grab a Plains. Untap. Oh, Thraben Inspector, eh? Yeah, let's just Thraben Inspector. Get a clue. Fabled Passage. Keep thinning the old deck. Pass the turn. Hallowed Vow and untapped. And Charming Prince. Well, crack Fabled Passage. Grab a island. Opponent gonna go scrying. 1 on top. And passes. Yeah, let's just Charming Prince. Scry. Bottom and bottom. I think that's actually just better than drawing a card here since we really don't need those lands. Pass the turn. Hallowed Vow and untapped. Elvish Rejuvenator getting the Rambone. Well, we'll see. We get to play a Panharmonicon. Our opponent could definitely have, like, Knight of Autumn, though. Opponent getting in. We will make that trade. Charming Prince down. Charming Princes. Well, Supreme Verdict could be good eventually. Let's play Panharmonicon. Pass the turn. Well, does it stick? I mean, if we get to play a Cloudblazer, then life is actually pretty good. We'll get him with Thraben Inspector. Opponent out of 15. Okay, Charming Prince. Going to scry. Does Cloudblazer resolve? If it resolves, we get to draw 4. Things become pretty sweet. Opponent gets in, hits us. 2 cards to the top. Ugh. Maybe we just Thraben Inspector. Double clue. Crack a clue. Glacial Fortress. Pass the turn. And then hopefully our opponent taps out for something, and then we can Cloudblazer. All right, opponent Cloudblazers, sure. But ours will be better than our opponent's. Crack the clue, Reflector Mage. Ooh, if we draw a land, we might Mirror Maid. Opponent. Supreme Verdict. Well, in that case, we're definitely just blazing it. Cloudblazer, draw a bunch. Temple. Scry. Yeah, at this point, I guess we keep the lands. Pass the turn. We might be pulling ahead. We haven't found a Mech Pro yet, but we can start copying Panharmonicon. Sylvan Caryatid, sure. And Reflector Mage. Going after Cloud Blazer. Yeah. Opponent gets it. Hits us. Down to 21. Well, we untap. Play the land. Mirror Maid. Panharmonicon. Clever Impersonator. Cloud Blazer. Draw 6. No attacks. Discard, 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 and I guess the land, discard. All right, 2 Panharmonicons. Still no Mech Pros, though. We will find them eventually, presumably, as long as we don't run out of cards. Caryatid. Yeah. This draw from our opponent's been a little less frightening. Thassa. Yeah, that is annoying. Opponent. I'm gonna blink Cloud Blazer, draw some cards. Sure. Well, we untap. Panharmonicon. Number 3. Reflector Mage. Bounce you. Bounce you. Bounce you. Bounce you. Pick 'em up, pick 'em up. And then we'll go attacking. Hit ya. Opponent blocks. Takes their beats. Hinterland Arbor. Opponent does have a lot of mana. The question is how many of their cards can they actually cast post-Reflector Mage? Still very worried about Agent of Treachery. If our opponent has Agent of Treachery, oh god. That is incredibly bad. Like, I can't even really describe how bad that is for us. Opponent. Time Wipe. That's not that bad. And Sylvan Caryatid, sure. Opponent. Gonna do some blinkage. And discard. Well, Prophetic Prism. Draw 4. Thraben Inspector. Make 4 clues. Charming Prince. Scry. Life. Blink. Up to 33. Bottom. Top. Temple of Epiphany. All right, this actually means that we might have the Mech Pro win. It's going to depend on what our opponent has in hand. We have enough clues that we can win in 1 turn. We'll see. We'll see what our opponent has. Opponent. Ooh, their own Panharmonicon. Sweet. And Elvish Rejuvenator. All right, so opponent's going to get a lot of lands. This is going to be very interesting. And then opponent gets to blink and get more lands. Yep. Gets a land and a land. Well, let's sack 1 clue. Draw the Charming Prince. Untap. I mean, we gotta go for it. We gotta go for it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mech Pro a clue. Charming Prince. Exile. Exile. Game 3. Scry. Reflector Mage bottom. Mech Pro top. Gates of Life. Blake. Hollowed Fountain. Might as well play it untapped. Pass the turn. We're not going to lose to damage. We're going to lose by something going horribly wrong. All right, so Thraben Inspector goes back. Clue it up. Well, we only have 3 Panharmonicons, but we have an insane amount of clues. Exile Thraben Inspector. Exile Charming Prince. Gain life. Gain life. All right. Well, what can you do about it? Do you have a way to kill our clue or our Mech Pro? All right. What can you do, Thassa? What can you do? I mean, I'm sure this is going to be a good turn for our opponent. The question is, do they have the answer for Mech Pro? It is a weird way to win the game. We have infinite clues. Opponent has Agent of Treachery. That is bad. Okay. So now we lose. Wow, that is a little unfortunate that that's exactly what our opponent drew. All right, so doubles up, steals all of our Panharmonicons. Yeah. That is bad. Oh, we did it too, but our opponent has Agent of Treachery. Opponent is not trying to make as many Panharmonicons as we are. They're just playing a normal, boring, quote-unquote Panharmonicon deck. We, on the other hand, are trying to win by making all the Panharmonicons. Opponent. Regal Caracal. Makes a bunch of cats. Well, we'll see. I mean, I don't know how many Agent Treacheries they have. The problem is they're going to keep stealing our stuff. So our opponent's going to have all of our Panharmonicons, which probably means we still just lose. Well, Thraben Inspector returns. Make some clues. Charming Prince returns. Yeah, we're losing Panharmonicons quickly. Oh, that is brutal. Well, blink. Scry 2. Bottom, top. Oh, how brutal. We're playing a deck that can steal our Panharmonicons. What are the odds? Our opponent's going to be the one that has all the Panharmonicons, and we don't have a way to get them back. Agent of Treachery, Agent of Treachery, Agent of Treachery, times 3, because, of course, we gave our opponent some Panharmonicons. Well, we will Supreme Verdict, Mech Pro, pass the turn. Well, you got more answers, opponent. Sad Thraben Inspector, Sad Charming Prince, pass the turn. Can you answer our clue, opponent? Oh, I'm going to be so sad if they can. We know a lot of their cards in their hand because we put them there, but our opponent has 4 Panharmonicons, so they're going to have the option to dig very deeply to find an answer here. Oh, come on. No, opponent's going to scry literally 1,000,000. Scry 10. Yeah. Oh, they leave a card on top? That has to mean that they hit an answer. If they just immediately snap off a card on top. Oh, so much work, and it's just all going for nothing. Oh, we were so close, opponent. Yeah. Puts a bunch to the bottom, leaves 1 on top, leaves 2 on top now. All right, opponent, what is it? Cloud Blazer, draw 10. Yup. Well, I'm sure this means they found an answer. Oh, boy. Knight of Autumn. Yeah. Oh, no! We executed our plan so perfectly. We're just in, like, by far the worst imaginable matchup in the world. Like, our opponent can steal our Panharmonicons. There's nothing that could be worse than that. Opponent blows up all of our clues. They get to do it again. Reflector Mage. Yeah. I guess there's a downside to being the all Panharmonicon deck. In the Panharmonicon mirror, when your opponent can steal your Panharmonicons. That is what we have learned today. If our opponent hadn't top decked that Agent of Treachery, opponent, Knight of Autumn, gonna blow up a bunch more clues. Yeah, we are super far behind. That is for certain. So clues getting blown up. Opponent discarding some cards. Well, Deputy of Detention. Hit Panharmonicon. And Prophetic Prism, draw a card. Temple. Well, keep another Mech Pro. Reflector Mage on Reflector Mage. Pass the turn. Opponent untaps. Hinterland Harbor. Well, this has been wild, for sure. That Agent of Treachery is pretty much the difference. Opponent goes to combat. Hits us. Down to 38. Risen Reef. Draws a card. Declaration in Stone. Alright, now we get a Thassa. Opponent gets back a Panharmonicon. Oh, they have another agent. Okay. Yeah, that does it. Well, too many Panharmonicons, maybe. For the mirror, at least. Alright. Against the odds time, we are trying to make Panharmonicons. In this hand, it's got 5 Panharmonicons, but no land. So I don't think we can actually keep that. This is better. We will put, yeah, let's just go Hollowed Fountain Bottom. That's fine. Prophetic Prism, Mirror Maid, Prophetic Prism. See what happens from there. Swamp Fort are rebooted. And alright, Black Aggro. This will be interesting. Are we fast enough? Well, Temple. Scry. Glacial Fortress, sure. Pass the turn. So we're going to be able to start drawing cards. The question is, are we going to be fast enough with this flurry of black 1-drops, most likely? Bonnet, Swamp, and Combat. Hits us down to 18. Sure. And 1-drop, and... Ugh. Ugh. All right. I don't know if we'd beat this hand on the draw. Just being honest, I don't know if we'd beat the triple 1-drop hand on the draw. Prophetic Prism, draw a card. Things should get a bit better once we go to sideboarding and can bring in Supreme Verdicts, but for right now, I think we're just super dead. Boat it. Swamp. Combat. Hits us for $1 billion. I mean, our best play next turn is copy Prophetic Prism and take lethal. I don't think that's going to do it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, well, we'll see what we draw, but if we don't draw anything, we're just dead. Clever Impersonator, and on to game 2. Yeah, triple 1-drop, very fast start for our opponent. All right, sideboard-wise, we will bring in more deputies, or bring in deputies, bring in Supreme Verdict Lavinia. I don't think we're going to bring in Rest in Peace here. We'll go down Stolen Identity. We'll go down Cavalier of Dawn. We'll go down Clever Impersonator. We will go down... a Mirror Maid, a Cloud Blazer, and... I guess 1 Prophetic Prism. Run it like that. We do have a 4-drop heavy curve. That is for sure, but that's what happens when you got Mech Pro and also Panharmonicon in your deck. All right. We are on the play, which is good. 0 lands. That is less good. All right. Well, this has a Supreme Verdict. Supreme Verdict to get Thoughtseize, but still, it's a Supreme Verdict. We will keep... Sadly, I think we actually have to put Panharmonicon to the bottom for now. Plains. And Thraben Inspector. Go. Thraben Inspector is good. At least it blocks a 1-drop. Swamp for our opponent. And Dread Wonder. Mirror Maid, eh? Let's just Hallowed Fountain tapped. Actually, let's play it untapped. Let's correct the clue. Pass the turn. Swamp for our opponent. We will block the Dread Wanderer. Thoughtseize. Well, my guess is this has got to be Supreme Verdict. This doesn't do anything at the moment. Like, copies a clue. Just kidding, it does something. But that something is not very good. 3 mana, make a single clue is not a card that you want to play in Pioneer. They could take Cloud Blazer maybe for the long game. My guess is it's just Supreme Verdict, though. That seems like by far the most likely. Yep, Supreme Verdict down. Opponent, combat, attacks. I mean, we are going to block. Block with Thraben Inspector. It'll come back eventually, but it's going to be a bit. Crack the clue. Reflector Mage is okay. It's better if we draw lands, but Fabled Passage, go. Yeah, definitely going to need another land. We actually have a pretty sweet Panharmonicon draw if we keep living. I don't know if we will, but if we do, Castle Lockwayne for our opponent. It's a good land. Combat. I guess the good news is if our opponent just attacks and pumps, we can just Reflector Mage. All right, attack, no pump. Scrap Heap, Scrounger. And even more 1-drops. Oh boy. All right. Crack Fabled Passage. Island. Temple. Ugh. Not the best timing for the Temple. Well, play Reflector Mage. Bounce a Knight of the Ebon Legion. Castle Lockwayne. Well, keep Hallowed Fountain. So the problem here is, I don't know if we're going to have time to take a turn off for Panharmonicon. We might just have to Cloud Blaze next turn. Because we are getting pretty beaten down. Mutavault. More threats for our opponent. Combat. Attacks. Attacks. Yeah, I guess we take it. This is not ideal, not ideal. Opponent hits us for 4, starts growing knights, has Kalitas. Alright, that's also not great for us. Yes, this is bad in basically every possible way. We're going to need to draw Supreme Verdict, and even that's not very good at the moment because of Kalitas. Cloud Blazer, draw 2. Pass the turn. Opponent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think we have to just take our beats here and try to Panharmonicon Charming Prince. I think that is... Oh, that makes things a lot worse. Okay. Yeah, that's bad news that our opponent had Grasp. Gets in, hits us. For a billion. We take a billion. Down to 5. Oh, if we had that Reflector Mage, things would be good. But without Reflector Mage, well, we'll see. This is still going to be a decent turn, but we're pretty far behind the 8-ball. Plains. Panharmonicon. Boy, we're so close to stabilizing, but I don't know if we can or not. We are going to gain a ton of life here because we get to... All right, so we get to go to combat, hit our opponent for 2. Charming Prince. Gain 3. Exile Cloudblazer. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think this lets us stay alive. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Okay, those were not the most optimal draws, I would say. So we're up to 12, but we're going to have to double chump, and we drew all Panharmonicons. We needed a Supreme Verdict, I think, to have a chance here. All right, opponent, what do you got? What do you got? That was a disappointing Cloudblazer. Mirror Made, Mech Pro, land. I mean, those are cards we want if we can stabilize. We can make a lot of Panharmonicons, but that does not save us from just dying to Mono Black Beatdown. Mutavault activated. So 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah? Opponent attacks with everything. We block. I mean, we're all in on top decking Supreme Verdict. Block. 3, 6, 7, 8. So we take 10 down to 2. All right, deck. We need Supreme Verdict off the top. That's what we need. Prophetic Prism redraw would also be fine. Opponent. Might as well get back Dreadwander. Well, can we draw Supreme Verdict? If we do, we got a shot. Oh, that Cloudblazer was so bad. Thraben Inspector. Well, play Thraben Inspector. This is 1 redraw. We can afford to pay for 1 clue. It's still Come on, Supreme Verdict. Island. All right. Yeah. Oh, we needed that Supreme Verdict, and our deck did not cooperate. All right. Against the odds time, we are trying to make all the Panharmonicons. And, yeah, I mean, we'll try this. We have ways to make more Panharmonicons once we find Panharmonicon. No Mech Pro, though. That's the other piece that we really need. Mech Pro would be pretty sweet. Well, we get Scry to start things off. Temple of Enlightenment, Mirror Maid number 2 to the bottom. Doesn't really do anything until we have Mech Pro or Panharmonicon. Or I guess Prophetic Prism, kinda. Dragon Skull Summit for our Ibunit. Passes. Now, let's Plains and Charming Prince. Do some scrying. Plains bottom, Prophetic Prism top. So next turn we can Temple and Prophetic Prism. That's not bad. We'll find our Mech Pros eventually. If we find a Mech Pro, we'll stick it on this Prophetic Prism. We are fine with that. It's not Panharmonicon, but it's still good card advantage, and it can win eventually. And I guess worst case we can Mirror Maid Prophetic Prism. That's a little disappointing. What do you got, opponent? What do you got? Opponent, Thought Seizes. Sure. Opponent takes our Mirror Maid, plays the Steam Vents, passes. Well, Temple of Enlightenment. There's Mech Pro. Prophetic Prism. Draw a card. Go to combat. Get in with Charming Prince. Hit ya. Down to 16. Dragon Skull Summit. So much discard. Come on now, opponent. Let us have our fun. I'm expecting this to probably end with Nicole Bolas's, which, wow, interesting. Takes the Charming Prince. Are they not worried about... I guess they're just not worried about Mech Pro. Maybe they can just kill... If they can just kill the Prism, if they have, like, Angrass Rampage or... Oh, another Thoughtseize. Good God. All right, well, opponent, discard Tribal. Yeah, that's bad news. We draw a land. All right. Well, get in with Charming Prince. Hit our opponent. Down to 12. Got a Nicole Bolas? I'm sure you do. Yeah, triple Thoughtseize. We need like a Cloudblazer would be sweet. Opponent. Going to kill our Charming Prince. Pass. Cloudblazer. At least there was no Nicole Bolas. Land. All right, well. Keep drawing lands. Pass the turn. Cloudblazer. Cloudblazer. Opponent. Untaps. Plays the Murderous Rider. Cloud Blazer. Mirror Maid. Well, this is very much not exciting, but Prophetic Prism. Number 2. Draw. More lands. All right, pass the turn. Not good. Not good. Boy, our hand would have been sweet if our opponent didn't have Infinite Thought Seizes. Bonet, combat, gets in. I really don't want a Stolen Identity of Prophetic Prism. That sounds so horrible, but that might be the world we're living in. 6 mana, draw a card. Are we really... I guess that puts our love of card draw to the test once and for all. Well, grab a land. Good news is we should stop drawing lands at some point. We've drawn a lot. Ponet. Murderous Rider. Well, the point is not yet. Well, Castle of Ventress, go. I guess at least if we're going to keep drawing lands, Castle of Ventress is one of the better ones because that can find us non-lands, hopefully. There's Thoughtseize number 4 to take Stolen Identity. Opponent gets it. Hits us down to 14. Well, let's scry it up with Castle of Ventress. Put on top, put on top. Cloud Blazer's good. That is one of the cards we were looking for. Hopefully it resolves. If it doesn't, I'm going to be very sad. Okay, Cloud Blazer, draw a couple cards. Opponent Greg's Fabled Passage. Gets a Swamp. They trying to Fatal Push a Cloud Blazer? I'm okay with that. I think they are. Play Thraben Inspector, get a clue. Island, go. Okay. Yeah. All right, Fatal Push on Thraben Inspector, sure. All right, that was not the worst turn. Opponent still has these 2/3s that we're going to have to deal with eventually. We can't really block them at the moment. Opponent. More Cloud Blazers would be good. Mech Pro on Prophetic Prism would be fine. We're still at 16, so we're not like super close to dead. Opponent. Combat. Gets in. We drop to 12. Yeah. Well, crack the clue. Draw a card. Ugh! So many Murderous Riders. Oh, that's another Cloud Blazer, though. Well, Fabled Passage. Crack Fabled Passage. Thin the deck, get a Plains. Cloud Blaze. Draw a couple cards. Panharmonicon. Pass the turn. All right, we need more action, but we're staying alive. Ponet. We got a Panharmonicon down. That's good. Ponet. Land. This might mean Nicole Bolas. All right, kills our Cloud Blazer. Sure. And Murderous Rider. Well, I think we upkeep Scry now. I think we have to. Ponet gets in. Hits us. One more Cloud Blazer. One more Cloud Blazer. Down to 10. Castle Ventress. Well, Fabled Passage to the bottom. Reflector Mage to the top. Play the land. Reflector Mage. Bounce a couple Murderous Riders. Pass the turn. All right, staying alive. Stayed alive. Watery Grave. Untapped. Murders our Reflector Mage. So I think what we have to do here is just Mirror Maid Prophetic Prism to draw 2 and not upkeep Scry this turn. Opponent, yeah, gonna get in, hit us to 8. We know there's a Murderous Rider in hand, and there's one in exile. Down to 8. Opponent passes. Something good. Well, let's start with Reflector Mage. Bounce Murderous Rider. And then Mirror Maid. On Prophetic Prism, draw 2. Thraben Inspector. Alright. Kills our Reflector Mage. Well, we get a Thraben Inspector, get a couple clues. Pass the turn. We're getting there. We're slowly getting to where we need to be. Opponent untaps. Blood Crypt. Tapped. Wow, going to pass? Alright, well, crack a clue. Draw a card. Land. Well, I think we gotta upkeep Scry. Scry. Glacial Fortress bottom. Prophetic Prism top. Land. Panharmonicon 2. Prophetic Prism. Draw 3. Hopefully. No counters. Alright, Prophetic Prism. Draw. Draw. There's Mech Pro. Draw. That's a lot of lands. Alright, pass the turn. Well, we're not dead yet. We're staying alive. And we're slowly building up our Panharmonicons. Opponent adapts. We're up to 2. Alright, there's a Murderous Rider. And there's a Murderous Rider. Blood Crypt tapped. I think we have to upkeep Scry again. Opponent passes. Castle Ventress. Top and top. So we draw Mirror Maid. We Mirror Maid, Prophetic Prism, draw 3. Ooh, Cloud Blazer, okay. Temple of Enlightenment, tapped. Keep the Charming Prince. Thraben Inspector. Oh, we're really close. We're really, really close. Make some clues. We're really close to winning and we're really close to dying. Pass the turn. Opponent. Fatal pushes, sure. All right, no random lethal here. We can gain a ton of life next turn. Yeah, kills it. As long as our opponent doesn't have 4 random damage. Murderous Rider, sure. Combat. We drop to 4. Temporarily. We untap. We draw. Cloud Blazer. Triple. Go up to 10. Play Mechanized Production on Panharmonicon. Thraben Inspector. Castle Ardenvale. Reflector Mage. Boy, we keep... Our opponent has cast the largest number of Swift Ends, literally in the history of Magic. They have cast so many Swift Ends. All right, we got it set up. We just got to stay alive. Opponent, untaps. The Panharmonicons are coming. Plays a land. Oh, that's a lot of mana. Languish, sure. Oh, we might be doing it. We might be doing it. Opponent, Nicol Bolas. We will get rid of the land. We get another Panharmonicon. Clever Impersonator, Nicol Bolas. Kill Nicol Bolas. Panharmonicon. Panharmonicon. Pass the turn. We're up to 5 with a Mech Pro going. Is it happening? Is it happening finally? Opponent. Kills it. Sure, we knew that was going to happen. That's fine. Murderous Rider. Yeah. And Thought Erasure. I don't think we can afford to Cloud Blazer anyway, because we're going to deck ourselves. But so I'm glad our opponent took that, because we'd rather Charming Prince and gain like 20 life. All right, Mech Pro, Panharmonicon. We draw. Well, we can Prophetic Prism. Draw 7. Mech Pro, a Panharmonicon. Mech Pro, a Panharmonicon. I think we're going to do it. I think it's actually happening. Mech Pro, a Panharmonicon. Charming Prince. Life gain. 3, 6. Oh no, Moto's bugging out. 9, 12, 15. Moto. 15, 18. Whoa, 20, 21. Moto does not like this. Yeah. Gain 21. Land. And yeah, let's pass. I'm afraid our opponent's gonna scoop if we don't just pass. All right, 3 Mech Pros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Panharmonicons. I think we actually did it. I think the dream actually finally really came true. Kills it, sure. And Murderous Rider, yeah. Again, hits us down to 29. No blocks. And here they come. Panharmonicon. 7. Panharmonicon 8. And that is the literal Panharmonicon win. It is possible. Yes. That is it. That is what we've been trying to do. It can happen. Well, we also let our opponent break the Murderous Rider record. Opponent basically only drew Murderous Riders, and we just kept bouncing them, and they just kept casting them. I don't know what the number is, but that's it. That's what we've been waiting for and trying to do. Whew! All right, that's the Panharmonicons. So many of them. Yeah, that was good. So what do we learn this week about Mechanized Panharmonicon in Pioneer? And a couple of things. First off, record-wise, 1 in 4. That's not good. That's actually very low as far as against odds are concerned. We did lose that last match. Games 2 and Game 3, opponent just killed, countered all of our stuff. It went really long, but the important thing is we did achieve our goal. We got 8 Panharmonicons on the battlefield with Mechanized Production. Literally won the game with Panharmonicon. So the deck, obviously, kind of middling as far as level of competition. I think it's definitely a meme deck. If you're trying to win with Panharmonicon, the Panharmonicon deck we played against halfway through our matches, the Bant build, that actually looked really sweet with Thassa. Like, that is definitely a more competitive aspect of it. Our build, it's designed to do one thing, which is try to get 8 Panharmonicons on the battlefield. I don't think you're spiky Panharmonicon deck, if that's actually a thing, is going to be playing Mirror Maids, is going to be playing all the copying spells, Mechanized Production, but our build, it did sweet figs. We were able to get a bunch of triggers, had some just crazy matches, and we actually got the 8 Panharmonicons on the battlefield, so we achieved our goal. The dream was lived the most possible. Well, that's a little bit untrue. I guess technically you could make even more Panharmonicons, but the most possible with Mechanized Production, Panharmonicon production in the Pioneer format. So anyway, that's been our against odds for this week. Mechanized Panharmonicon for Pioneer. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, help us out by clicking that like button down below. And to keep up on all the latest and greatest, click that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that bell icon to get alerts whenever we have new videos. And if you want to, check out some of our other sweet videos here and here.